Hello, people from YouTube. So we are back here. I think today is what part? Let me check my notes. Should be part 19, if I'm not mistaken. But since I have been mistaken before, don't think about that too much. So yesterday we talked with all the NPCs and did everything. So we just need to go to the stores, right? And talk to the NPCs inside the stores as well. Hello, Dolly. Crow looks irresponsible, but you'd be surprised at how good he is at taking care of people. It's kind of like Fred that way. It makes sense given how well the two of them get along. Fred. There's nothing good at taking care of other guys, doesn't stop him from doing dumb stuff all the time. Yo, so we meet again. Enjoying a little tea in peace and quiet today? Nah, just waiting around for an appointment. But you sure taking their sweet time. Way to keep a guy hanging. I get the feeling you've done the same thing at least a couple of times. Oh, feeling cheeky today, are we? Can't really deny it though. And they're sure taking the sweet time. Today's gonna be over before you even show up. Have some less than pleasant memories of the one time I tried to put my hand at betting on the horse races. One day you're going to take a big loss and end up dirt poor, Fred. No way, you worry too much. I can only hope you're right. Many people have brought themselves to ruin by gambling a little too much. I don't fall into any nasty habits like that. We have our RPGs with their RNG. Horse racing's an Iborian tradition. There's nothing wrong with me standing here making predictions while I work, right? I don't know what to go with though. If I'll ask Crow what he thinks. Then call yourself an Iborian if you're not interested in horse racing. Once you turn 20, come with me and I'll show you the ropes. Do you have anything interesting? No, you do not. Well, I guess that's everyone, because I don't think there's anyone up there. We can make sure. Nothing up there. Can I actually go to the station though? Yeah. I talked to everyone in yesterday's video, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, hello. Well, if it isn't the lovely Friedel. Given that you've been waiting here in anticipation of my arrival, I can only assume that you have feelings for me. Yes, she's been waiting in a store for you. Right. Humble apologies that your subtle attempts to woo me have passed by unheeded. Why, Vincent, what a surprise. Are you here to do some shopping? Too? That's one way to spend your free day. I will not have you wasting mine. That was a good one. It's true what they say, even the most beautiful rose of thorns. You'll never change, Lady Friedel. Truly a rejection worthy of Master Vincent. I see the concern in your face, but please do not trouble yourself. This is just but a daily occurrence for Master Vincent. Oh. Okay. Loggins and Patrick's match was so intense that they actually broke some of the equipment. It's been a while since I've seen Loggins get so frustrated. Looks like our club's about to get a lot more interesting. I'm here to order some new equipment for the fencing club. Can't think of another club captain more deserving of praise. Just joking around. We shop owners got together for some drinks last night. You kiddos were a popular topic of conversation, I'll tell ya. Everyone agrees that this year's batch of new students is an interesting one. Plus 7 in particular. Feels weird to be a conversation. Don't sweat it. We basically do this every year. Okay. Right, shop. He has anything interesting. Nope. Guess the one next door might have. So who's here? Oh, these two. Aye, this will definitely suit you. Here, give it a wee try on. Oh, aye, the flashy colors are just the perfect match for that snobby attitude of yours. Becky, you really aren't holding back today, are you? Are you feeling well? Tell me what's wrong. Yes, I'm breaking the dough with multiple part-time jobs. I'm working here today, so have a wee swatch about buy something. Jesus, so hard to read. But don't you think it talks a tad too much? It decreases your selling efficiency and leads to a poor time-to-money ratio. Shut it! Don't come into my shop and start telling me how to do my job. Becky displays a remarkable skill. Her way of interacting with customers is very different from the norm, but I have no complaints about the results. In fact, I wouldn't mind if she became an official employee one day. What Becky does here is impeccable. Well, I did advise her that her method of interacting with customers might be just slightly too forceful. Hey, do you have anything interesting? No, you do not. Oh. Meant to petrify. ADF and defense. Strength 10. That's a lot of strength. ATS 10. Evasion 5 and prevents sleep. I might actually grab this. Mostly because of 5% evasion. I'll grab it just to have one. It might come in handy in the future. Who knows? Not like I have some privileged information about some characters, right? That we still haven't met. Oh, the pawn shop. We still have not met. Played with. 7:14. No, it's not the time to start getting all defeatist. Not when White Arrow takes a straight ways to hell. So well. Are you thinking about horse racing again? Oh yeah, today's a big one. And I'm gonna win even bigger. That'll show Fred who's boss. Going for a big win on 2-3 odds might not be a bad idea either. Hope you're ready, Fred, because I'm about to wipe the smirk off your little face. We can exchange this. Oh, you material. Increase the number of times conditions. What? I wonder if this is just... it refreshes the number of times or what? It's actually pretty good. Also pretty good as well. Oh, you can actually craft stuff. Prevent stat down. No, you could actually craft this. BO8 glasses. A very weird ratio. Yeah, not worth it. No idea if these should grab, if I should grab these or not. Probably not. I talk to everyone. Actually no. Might have missed. No, we did not, because we did the quest there. Thought me do it. Did also went there. Actually got Trista, the radio station. We did not go to the radio station. Then we're gonna have to go to school because we have a mission to deliver some books. Oh. Oh, I know who you are.
What a beautiful morning.
And you guys
But
should
there's
too,
so much to do today.
if you heard the voice.
I have to come up with a topic for tonight. Something really good.
That lady works in a radio station building. You think? What kind of topic she's trying to come up with, though? Side quest? Where they stick up all the postcards fans of shows send in. Look at this great material everyone's gathered. How could anyone not feel motivated by looking at this? There's much material in this world just waiting for someone to discover it. What a spectacular reminder this is. Radio Trista was the first radio station ever to broadcast over a wide area. Our programs are now available to almost everyone within the Eastern Arabonia, thanks to the radio relay stations we set up. So now, when people think radio, they think Radio Trista. Radio Trista was the first radio station to ever broadcast. Weren't the first radio station ever, though. Roar Orbital radio station beat us to the punch on that one. Now here's the director. I have to say, Evan's time's off to a solid start. Looks like I was right about the people wanting a nice, relaxing talk show covering topics they can relate to. Throw in a host that's easy to like, and it was pretty much guaranteed to be a success. Too early to celebrate though, we need to focus on getting the listener numbers up. The numbers, I mean, they're just what they sound like. They're a way for me to tell how many people listen in. It's my job as director to make sure we can keep them growing. That's exactly what I'm be doing too. Evan's time is gonna be a sensation or my name isn't Michael. Okay. Oh, guess we missed her. Oh, we could actually get in here. Good to know. We cannot get in there though. And obviously not in there. Okay. And here I was thinking we were gonna meet that one. Oh, we can actually go out? Oh, no. I was beyond here. I should stay away from it for now. Bad. So, we do have a quest, right? If I'm not mistaken, to give out books. Book delivery. Ernest has lost the artist slip telling him who to deliver each book to. In other words, he wants me to guess which faculty member each book belongs to based on their title alone. So we should probably save before starting any out books. Mostly because we don't really know if that will affect our rewards. Oh no, there's the other one. Fine. So we should probably check the books. Behind the War of Lions, Modern Art, the Complete Works, Topical Science, Analyzing Macroeconomics, and the Empires of the Spot. My doubt is this one, the Empires of the Spot, actually. Pretty sure this might be for Lysander. This maybe is for the lady, the blonde lady with the green dress, because I cannot remember her name. Guessing this would be for the Smokes, whose name I cannot remember currently. M? Can't recall. This might be for the vice principal. It's for the principal. English Stars joined faculty last year at Principal Van Dyke's recommendation. I don't know what she did before, but her prowess and judgment are supposedly exceptional. Quite an honor to be scouted by the principal at such a young age. She does seem a little lackadaisical at times, though. Principal Van Dyke himself recommended that instructor Sarah start working here. While she can be a little lazy once in a while, there's no denying that She's exceptional at what she does. Yeah, apparently we still have to go through everyone here. Oh, hello, Fee. Good day, Fee. Are you here for a nap? Yep. That's just fine by me. Go ahead and use one of the 3 beds. Let me go get some tea and sweets for you too. Great. Always smells nice in here. And relax me. I'm happy to see that even Fee joined the club. Always good to have something that you can devote yourself to. You are students after all, might as well make the most of your time here by trying all sorts of different things. Happy to see that even Fee joined the club. Okay, so this one we don't have to give a book to. Pretty sure one of them will be for Lysander. We shall save here. This guy is gonna take probably the macroeconomics one. You're that Rin Schwarzer from Instructor Valstein's class. What brings you to me? I have a minute of your time. Pretty sure he teaches the political and economics classes. That should mean... You know this book by any chance? Rin showed Vice Principal Heinrich the copy of Analyzing Macroeconomics. As it just so happens, that's the very book I ordered from the bookstore. But why do you have it? Wait, don't tell me the Valentines corrupted you into a petty thief. You're both stealing Academy deliveries, aren't you? Come on, man. Hold on, let me explain. Rin carefully calmed Vice Principal Heinrich down, explained the situation and handed over Analyzing Macroeconomics. I see. Allow me to apologize for doubting you so readily and so vehemently. But that raised another question. Your father is a baron, is he not? Then why, pray tell, would someone of such worthy blood perform such menial tasks? What exactly are you asking me? I do not mean to deny the work ethic or the importance of the student council. But nobles have their roles and commoners have theirs. I would just like for you to keep that in mind. I see. What's more, you could very well have a bright future. Try not to let Instructor Valstein's influence stay in too much. That is all. You may take your leave. Thank you for your time. Must be gunning for the title of Thor's most punchable faculty member. Well, he already is. Not noble, you should conduct yourself as such. This goes without saying, but do not allow yourself to be dragged down by your slacker of an instructor. Now let's see what this one has to say. You wouldn't be privy to Instructor Valstein's whereabouts, would you? Her combat studies are scheduled for the same time as my military science lessons, and I've been trying to resolve that. Unfortunately, none of my attempts to contact her have received any reply. What on earth could she be doing? Sitting in the room drinking. Given that she's getting hammered in the dorm, perhaps honesty isn't the best policy right now. Must be rough for someone so straight-laced to work with someone like Instructor Sarah. But Instructor Valstein never changes. Doesn't matter what she once was. She's now an instructor at a military academy. She needs to act like one. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't care what you are, just do your job. Act your age. Act your job. I'll leave investigating the old schoolhouse in your hands this month too. Be sure that you're fully prepared before entering, however. There's always a chance that you may run into another fiend. We will, sir. Incidentally, if you don't mind, how much do you know about Fee? She's rather enigmatic, to say the least. Seems to have entered the old schoolhouse to explore on her own before. Fee Colossal has some special circumstances behind her, to say the least. However, I'm sure the time will come where she will trust her classmates enough to speak of it of her own will. I see. You're probably right. It's best to wait until she feels like telling us rather than trying to pry into it. Yeah, Breen. What the hell? Why were we trying to pry? I leave investigating the old schoolhouse in your hands this month too. That you're fully prepared. Okay, same thing. There's a book about Lionheart's medals. Oh. Ba-da-da-da-da. No one on the other side, so let's go up. There we go. It's probably the art one. Let's go over these guys. Everyone's painting. Be careful approaching Clara when she's like that. When she's like that, it's asking for trouble. Annoy her enough and she'll start chasing you with her chisel. That's me, how I know. I wonder if most artists are like Clara. If so, the art world is a terrifying place. Oh, Gaius. Oh, hello, Marine. Sorry, did I interrupt? It's alright. Clara instructed me to do some signs. So I've been spending the day working on those. Got a bit tired after finishing a couple of them though, so I'm just taking a break for now. Sounds like you've been working hard at least. Well, that sketching has really tired me out, so I'm taking a little break. Drawing in an environment like this really is different from learning on your own. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about those white boards you're painting. I mean, it seems like you're painting much. Just saying. Like this one, who has been chiseling here for ages, not accomplishing much really. Now is not the time! I'm trying to hear this statue's voice. Okay. I can almost hear it. Don't make a sound. Okay. Just move out very slowly. No one saw anything. Oh, hello, Nicholas. Marita brings an indomitable sense of creativity to her cooking. It's really interesting. If anyone ends up creating an entirely new dish in this club, it's going to be her. I feel as though it's vital to let your creativity guide your cooking, even if it leads you to your food smelling like soap. That doesn't sound appetizing. Last time I baked cookies, nobody even tried them. Perhaps it's because I let them get cold and men could be drawn in by their exquisite smell. Time to make a new batch, this time with extra rose extract. Brings out the pheromones, you know. I know quite a bit about roses. What a lovely scent. Okay. Rose cookies. I don't know. It was a question of trying them out. Oh, use this. What are you doing here? Are you planning on spending today running around this campus on more of the student council's errands? A strange one, to say the least. You say that, but maybe you'd like to join me. I'm afraid I'll have to decline. At any rate, if being an nerd boy is your thing, at least do it with the competence befitting a noble. Will do. I'm not particularly given to putting myself at the whims of others and running to and from on their behalf. But if that's your thing, at least do it with the competence befitting a noble. If you're doing it, at least do it with the competence befitting a noble. Ah, God. Okay, that's a lot of people. It's a wind orchestra tradition to hold a concert every summer. New recruits keep getting better. I think this year's could be the best one ever. Well, I guess we just have to practice enough to make sure that happens. It's definitely head and shoulders above the other new recruits. Can't wait to see how much he improves by the time summer rolls around. I knew that the clubs here were pretty serious, but I was still surprised when I heard we were going to perform. It was nice to see that the wind orchestra holds its members to the academy's high standards. I wonder if Alan would come along if I invited him. It's been so long since I've seen Alan, but I can't find a chance to even talk to him. Maybe I'll see if I can find him in the training hall later. Turns out the wind orchestra puts on a yearly performance. Thinking about it, it's making me excited. We've got our practical exam and midterms to deal with before that though. So much lined up, I feel like our time here would be over before we know it. Hope we can make the most of it. Concerts, practical exams, midterms. With so much lined up, I feel like our time here will be over before we know it. Hope we can make the most out of it. Oh, Mint. You lost? I was practicing my flute and kind of broke. Just a part of it. But I took it right back on, so it should be A-okay, right? Right? Okay, don't panic. It's working well enough for now, so it should be good. I hope. Okay. Hi, hello there. Did you have a question for me? I do. Do you have a moment? Dr. Mary goes to yards to know me. So this should be hers. She ordered this book recently. Green showed the instructor Mary the copy of Modern Arts, the complete works. Oh yes, I did. But is there a reason you have it? But you should ask. It's quite a story. I mean, they literally got asked to deliver it. That's the story. That's it. That's the whole story. Come on, Reen. So he explained the situation and handed over the Modern Art complete work. I see. That's very diligent of you. Not at all. I'm just doing what was asked of me. Oh, come now. No need to be so humble. I should have said this earlier, but thank you for going out of your way to bring this directly to me. I'm sure this book will increase the quality of my lessons dramatically. You've made my students very happy. Oh, that's very flattering. Mary, that's it. Thank you for taking the time to deliver this. I'll be sure to read it once I've returned to the faculty lounge. See, she's such a nice instructor. Okay, we already went through all of these people. So hopefully... Oh, it's Makarov, I think. The science dude. Hopefully he's here smoking. Hey, Instructor Makarov. Oh, hey, Reen, right? What do you need? Just a moment of your time, if you can spare it. Dr. Makarov teaches natural science and orbital engineering, so this one might just be his. You ordered this from the bookstore recently. Pinch on the Instructor Makarov, the issue of Topical Science. Yeah, got a subscription to that magazine through the bookstore. But what are you doing with it? Well, like this. Green explained the situation to Instructor Makarov and handed over the Topical Science. Well, that'll do it. Thanks. Doing schoolwork and doing favors for the student council? You must be one busy guy. I won't deny that. Changing the subject for a minute, mind if I ask what you're doing up here? Evading all of my teacherly responsibilities, couldn't you tell? Right. How silly of me. There are some things you shouldn't say in front of your hardworking students. It's cool though. I'm doing just enough work to keep me from being fired. Should try it sometime. No offense, but I think you work too hard. Today's your free day, so you should use it to relax a bit. All that hard work will catch up to you if you don't. That's a good point. Oh, I wouldn't have expected that out of him. Guess he does care about the students in his own way. Anyway, thanks for bringing me my magazine. Catch you later. Right. Thank you for your time. Let's take a look at this. Hilarious. Another issue full of crappy theories with absolutely no proper basis. Gets me every time. Did I hand him the right magazine? These guys are right. Every issue, the theories just get more and more baseless. These are too good. Okay, so... But then where are the rest of the instructors that we need to give stuff to? Okay, we'll go to the courtyard. We'll just go through everybody. That's it. That's how we're gonna go about it. Angelic is a bit quirky, sure. But she knows how to get along with just about everybody. She'll treat them kindly too. Bet that's why she's so well liked by everyone she comes across. It'll be something to see her years down the line when she's all grown up. Angelica may seem a little eccentric, but she's really pretty well adjusted. It'll be something to see her years down the line when she's all grown up. Okay. Edel, a girl named Freed, recently joined our club. What a charming and unique young lady. I hope I'll be able to show her the joys of gardening. He hasn't stopped by yet. It's not as though participation is mandatory, however. Being able to stop by whenever you wish is a part of the charm of the gardening club, after all. Okay. Yeah, I should probably check if I can fish. No, I cannot. I'm starting to get why brother decided to enroll here. There are tons of great places to fish in and around the academy. Like the spawn, for instance. Made sure to ask around the gardening club if they were okay with me fishing here. They told me I was free to fish to my heart's content. This is the best. Do fish away, my friend. Do fish away. Let's go see Lisa. Well, after we see these two. It pleases me to see Paul so enthusiastic. However, Uses does have a point. Loading too much on the horses will end up doing more harm than good. His words may be harsh, but I believe he only says them because he cares. You have plenty of people to care for the horses, so there's no need to demand everyone's presence. Seems to me that use is only means to do right by the horses. Looks like the high and mighty Uses Albaret didn't think practice was worth his valuable time today. Does he honestly think he can do whatever he pleases just because he's got a bit of experience caring for horses? It'd do him a lot of good to try to be more like Lambert. Why does Lambert even like him in the first place? His only redeeming quality is his experience with horses. He might have won Lambert over, but if he thinks I'm gonna accept him as he is, he's got another thing coming. Oh, it's the lacrosse club. Alright, we're gonna be clocking some sprint times today. Lisa, Ferris, you're up first. I must not be paired against the likes of her. Well, you're both newcomers, right? Kinda obvious. Oh, and by the way, bears not so much as think about skipping out on clearing duty today. Yeah, that's good. She's been worrying about something or another, so I figured I'd try and help her out. Probably she'll be able to keep it off her mind while she's here at least. Oh, what a nice person. Emily will not hold back regardless of who she's dealing with. Seeing her like this reminds me of when we first met. I will absolutely not lose to Alyssa. She might be a quick learner, but that's nothing compared to years upon years of experience. Told to not lose, You've told everyone that you're noble now, right? Yeah, I did. Mac isn't too happy with that turn of events though. Do you regret it? Not really. They would have found out eventually. I don't want to make up with Macias though. Perhaps about time I tell everyone about my family too. Yeah, perhaps. Anyway, I should focus on practice for now. Alright, tell me when you need me to explore the old schoolhouse with you. From here on, I'm on board with this whole investigation thing. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Thanks. Right then, they're going to be timing us. I should do my warm-ups now. On that note, I don't know if Ferris has such a short fuse when it comes to me. I don't know. Reasons? Okay, so gymnasium. It was decided before the match began. A mere commoner could never hope to match me in a duel. Well, no matter. Perhaps even skilled can get something out of this club's repetition of the basics. He's way too good. Are all the nobles this good at what they do? I mean, he has been taught since a child, right? Ah, it's you, Schwarzer. What a shame you arrived too late to bear witness to my valiance in battle. And here it starts. Actually didn't start. I let Angel and Practice have a practice match since Patrick kept whining about having his basics locked down. Hate to say it, but the brat's got the skill to back up his big talk. And now I'm even more pissed off. Guess all that talk about being trained since he was a kid was true after all. Now I'm even more pissed off. Yeah, I've heard that the first time around. Klein got a letter from his siblings earlier. Private said it was serious enough to make him skip out on today's practice. Hope he's okay. How am I supposed to practice when I'm all worried about like this? Practice. I realize she's a beginner, but is it really such a difficult goal? Sorry. I could swim 50 yards with ease not long after I began. Whatever the case may be, having her put her all into accomplishing this seems to be my only option. This seems kind of intense for a beginner. Once more, Monica. Constant practice is the only path to improving at anything, and that includes swimming. Swimming is way harder than I ever imagined. Worse yet, I'm starting to feel like I'll never get better. I feel like I'm just wasting all the time Laura spends teaching me. I'm starting to doubt that I'll ever be able to swim a full 50 yards. It's so frustrating. I don't want all the time Laura spent teaching me to go to waste. It's gonna be fine. Anybody up here? No. I don't think you can even get onto those two rooms. Okay, now... Engineering club. Let's go. Engineering club, library... Oh, Angelica. We meet again, Mr. Schwarzer. Hey, Angelica. Oh, wow, is that it? Your old bike that George was building, I mean? You bet it is. It's in the middle of a tune-up right now, though. How about it? Wanna hop on behind me and go for a ride? Seriously? Sorry. Just wanted to see how you'd react. I'm afraid I only let the ladies straddle me. Didn't mean to get your hopes up. Okay. Man, that's about... Wait, what? Glad to see you're interested, though. Haven't found a whole lot of people who actually want to take the handlebars, since it's such an unusual ride. Stop by my bike club whenever the urge strikes you. Wait, where's your bike club? Fortunately, my schedule's a bit full, since I've got 6 months worth of girls to give rides to. Guess you're just out of luck. Okay, let's go see George. He tells me some battle scopes. And I'm done! Finally! What are you done with? What were you doing? I was writing up the Herbal Bike report to send to the Roar Institute of Technology. Shame that I can't just send it on their way over the global net, though. I just learned about that the other day in class, but I'm still having trouble believing that it's really in development. A unified network for computers to exchange information sounds almost too helpful to be real. Sure does. Once it's properly introduced and distributed, the world's gonna be a very different place. It's still in the testing phase now, though, so only some lucky spots have access. And unfortunately for me, there aren't any cables connecting us to Roar, so I can't send them my reports. Send the Roar Institute of Technology periodic reports detailing everything we do with the Herbal Bike. Mostly because the basic tech is still really early. There's tons of room to improve. I guess in that sense, it's great that we got Angie testing the thing out whenever she can. Okay, do you sell? Where do I get battle scopes? Alright, I should... I have a lot of those and not so much of the other ones. Quite annoying. I guess I can open... No. No, I will open this one. And this one because you have the leftover. Blood lines. Kind of annoying that these are 200. These two both take 200. Already opened all the general ones. I need to know if I can, like, transform some of them into others. Oh yeah, seems like they are more expensive as well. Rush, time, space. We'll take care of that with our time. If we'll try to check what's the most efficient way to farm for those. There's actually is someone to deliver the thing on the library. It appears that Emma joined the literature club. This could go very, very badly. I hope that Dorothy doesn't end up corrupting Emma with her unique proclivities. Perhaps she should intervene before it's too late. Dorothy recommends books to me from time to time, and yes, I've read one or two. It goes without saying that we cannot let her get to our pure-hearted first years. Second year, I suppose you've gotten used to life at the academy by now. That's good, since things aren't going to get any easier from here on out. There's the midterms, examinations, summer break if you're a noble. The academy festival, you ain't seen nothing yet. And you'll be surprised by how fast it all flies by too. Don't take your time here for granted or you'll be sorry. Okay. Free days practically made. They're perfectly opportunity to get a leg up on my academic rivals. Is that back down there in the corner? Completely missed him. Just waste some time doing the culinary things. Isn't Reen? How may I help you today? If you're here to talk history, I'm sure I can set aside a few hours of my day for an engaging little chat. Not today, thanks. Dr. Thomas in charge of history and literature. Not hard to tell why you was picked for the former though, either. Here to ask whether you ordered this book from a bookstore recently. The War of the Lions. Oh ho, you have my Behind War of the Lions? Wait, why do you have my Behind the War of the Lions? Well, it's a long story. Green explained the situation to Instructor Thomas and then over the Behind the War of the Lions. I see, it all makes sense now. Thank you for going out of your way to hand deliver this for me. There's no trouble at all. By the way, this book provides an in-depth look at several of the mysteries surrounding the War of the Lions. Though I suppose you probably figured that much out from the title, I had intended on covering these mysteries in class too. But I would be more than happy to lend it to you if the premise catches your interest. I'll let you know if I ever find the time. Okay, what else do you have to say? Thank you ever so much for delivering my book. I'll start reading it at once. What theories could be contained inside? That alone sets my heart racing. We need to go take care of the food stuff, eventually. I'm guessing there's some sort of useful rewards there. Okay, no one here. Crow's not the most diligent student, but he's always looking out for others. I'm definitely not saying you should look up to him, though. Not with his tab getting bigger and bigger by the week, at least. But he's not all bad. Crow's got his good points. He's definitely not a role model, though. Oh, that Crow's tab is starting to get a tiny bit out of hand. But he doesn't seem to have much money to spend. I can never bring myself to turn him down. Probably because I've got a son on my own about his age. Hard to turn someone down who reminds you of your kid. My son works over in Aimdall. It makes it hard to be stern with kids his age, that's for sure. Okay. So probably... Okay, this guy. Oh, here we go, finally! Someone who actually sells battle scopes. So you met Crow and Angelica, huh? Those two are natural-born troublemakers. This vice principal won't lecture Angelica since she's from one of the 4 great houses, but Crow's not so lucky. They're pretty good people once you get to know them, but if you're looking for role models, you'd better hope the 3rd time's a charm. I've known Crow and Angelica since last year. They're good people, but try to find better second years to take after. Poor fellas. Okay, so Dorothy. Emma said she'd be stopping by this evening. I better sort out my recommended reading for her. Oh, I love this one. It might be a bit too much to hand off to her at such an early stage. Right, there's no point in rushing through these things. I should give her some appropriate starter material. I can be patient. True corruption is a slow burn after all. I have no idea what's going on here. Right, there's no point in rushing to true corruption. Things, Reen, you don't need to know. Oh, you're in Makia's class too, right? What are you doing here? Oh, I was just passing by, so I thought I'd drop in. Well, to be honest, I was hoping for a chance to talk to you. Well, I've got nothing to talk to you about. I'd rather just you left me alone. I'm busy plotting how to take your dear fellow nobles down a few notches. Makia. Yes, are you okay? Well, this strategy backfired. I didn't mean to disturb you. You're not exactly on the best of terms right now, are you? Don't worry, the burning flame of your true friendship shall steer the two of you through any hardship. Thanks. I'm busy right now. Why don't you go frolic around with Alberet instead? Wow. What's with the being a noble thing? Mattering so much to you, Machias. Oh? It's actually here! Class 7 is investigating the whole schoolhouse, isn't it? How wonderful. So touching to see others go out of their way to tear the shroud off the world's mysteries. I eagerly await your discoveries. Whatever she thinks we're doing down there, it's probably wrong. I had a number of mysteries surrounding the old schoolhouse. Can hardly wait to see what you unearthed. I was not aware that this was her thing. Okay, no one's here. Alright, they were in town. Oh, for a moment I thought there's no Toa? What's happening here? There she is. Hello, Toa. Oh, hi, Reen. I hear you ran into Angie yesterday. Angie? Oh, Angelica. Yep, that's her. Bro, George, Angelica, and I have all been friends since we were first years. I was wondering about that, actually. How did you all come to be friends? None of you were in the same class, and you're all part of different clubs, so... Oh, the academy gave us all a little assignment of sorts to take care of last year. And as we learned to work together, we gradually became good friends. Oh, that makes sense. Wonder what game that is. Considering everyone in Class 7 comes from different backgrounds, I wouldn't be surprised if you had some disagreements. But I'm sure you'll get past them and come to understand one another eventually. Just like we did. You can do it. Thanks. Really hope I can do that with Machias. This seems like it's going to be another busy day. But now I've got you to help us out. Sure did make our lives easier last month. So I figure I'll really be able to lean on you this time. Okay, but now where's the last book we have to deliver though? Only the one book to deliver, right? Ordered by any structure. Lots of spots. I mean, technically we should be able to get in there with Reen, right? I need to find... Oh, don't tell me it's Sarah. It is Sarah. God damn it. Irene, what's up? Oh boy, looks like she's still drinking. I get the feeling that one or the magazine in the pile is probably hers. You don't happen to know what this is, would you? Screenshot Instructor Sarah, the Empire's hottest spots. Hey, that's the magazine I used to the Academy's money buy. Didn't think you read it too. Let's not jump to conclusions now. Looks like I was right on the mark. Truth is, Rain explained the situation and handed over the magazine. Thanks. That explains it, though. Sounds like your work for the student council is varied, if nothing else. I'll might as well have a little look at it now. Flip. You might be the most carefree person I've ever met. That's a magazine for people looking to tour the Empire, isn't it? Seems like something you should be buying with your own money, not the Academy's. It's for your field studies. What? I'm reading this so I can research potential field study locations. Yet here you are assuming I'm using it to plan a sneaky little holiday for myself. That's pretty rude, you know. I see. That certainly does sound plausible. Might not seem like it sometimes, but I guess she really is always looking out for us. Oh, the booze here looks pretty good. There we go. First it tells me about Seldrick's beer, now this. Gotta appreciate a magazine that covers an adult's needs. I take it all back. The only person she's thinking about here is herself. Right. That's all 5 of them delivered. Let's head back and report to Cadmus. Let's focus on helping the student council today. Oh yeah, good luck with your for everything. Okay, so we can go and deliver this. It looks like you made all of your deliveries. What a boon you've been. Thank you. Always happy to be booned. Here, I want to give you something as a token of my gratitude. They may come in handy at some point. Ooh, ground bait. I think they will. Much appreciated. Again, I cannot overstate how thankful I am. You'll be the first one I call if I ever need a hand again. I'm always willing to help. See you later. And make sure I don't lose anything that important ever again. How's the father supposed to teach his son if he's still making silly mistakes himself? Okay, so did we do the other quest though? We did. So... Guess that's the schoolhouse mystery now. I think we talked with everybody. Yeah, we did talk to everybody. Pretty sure. Building, yeah. We talked to everybody. So, I guess we'll end this part here. We're at 15 minutes. So then we can just keep the school part thing in the whole video instead of splitting it up. So, I'll see you guys later on YouTube. Alright? Thanks, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.